Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 7 of my Rome Total War Let's Play campaign as Armenia. And do you know what? I am going to approach this episode with a positive mindset because I feel like I've been a little bit down the last few episodes, and that's because people have been backstabbing me. Aram became a turncoat, the Scythians came out of nowhere, the Egyptians betrayed us, the Parthians came back. But look, despite all those terrible things that happened, I am going to look at this episode with a positive mindset, despite the fact that 4 of our 7 settlements are under siege by armies stronger than ours. I'm going to look at this with a positive mindset. We are going to make some progress today rather than just defending stuff. That is what I hope. Whether that happens in reality, who knows. Right, so let me just get my bearings and to sort of remind you of where we're at. Hatra is kind of a difficult situation because we're waiting for the stables to come back so that we can retrain this army. And when I say come back, I mean be built. They never were there in the first place. So there's not really a lot more we can do for two turns until it's built, 1 turn to retrain. But then once that happens, we have a pretty much full stack army. Over here in Seleucia, yeah, we're about to lose Seleucia. I'm going to be honest with you. We're about to lose Seleucia. But it's okay, we're going to rebuild a force in Susa and take it when we can. But yeah, a little bit tricky, unless we literally just go for Demartha, but that's a waste of time. Demartha's terrible. So yeah, I don't know how exactly the Parthians have built up this little force. We'll try and, when we have time, defeat that. I'm more worried about the Scythians in the north. Fraspar, we're desperately trying to get troops over to defend. We have 2 units inside, we have 1 unit outside, and we have quite a few Scythians over here, but no siege equipment. They're trying to wait us out again so that we have to sally forth, and it's a little bit annoying at this point. And with this army, we would lose that. We would lose that. What my real main aim is to relieve Artazata and then come down and retake Fraspar, and then come up and retake Kotais, and then the Scythians will be gone once and for all. And talking of Artazata, it's got 2 turns until surrender, but let's be real here. The Scythians, they're going to wait. They're going to wait for us to sally forth. So I think we might as well go and attack them now. Now, Antioch of Temesa has actually been pretty good. He's a young lad, came in at 16 years old, and was looking a little bit dodgy at the beginning. I wasn't quite sure what was up with him, but he's actually won all his battles. He's actually been pretty good. He's a loyal person, so they've tried to bribe him. He's honest, so he's the complete opposite of Aram. He's very good at public order and all that kind of thing. Good commander and untouched by fear. He's a solid lad, and we're going to need him out here right now. Now, in terms of mercenaries, I don't want to bring those guys. I think we should just attack Scythian right now and try and destroy this army. And Antioch of Temesa is going to be the man to retake the lands in the north of the Scythians. So this is the fight. 538 men plus 222. But a couple of them are a bit dodgy units against Scythian. Yeah, why have they bothered to build? How many rams? 3, 6, 9, 10. They've built 10 rams. They physically can't use a single one because there's no infantry. So a complete waste of time building those rams. That's honestly, in the age of global warming, why are you just wasting resources? I mean, those were valuable trees that you've just destroyed to make a ram. Very disappointed. But anyway, it is horse archers versus horse archers. It's going to be a strange battle. It's going to be a really strange battle. How many horse archers have they got then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we also have some Sarmatians and the heavy cavalry. But they won't be able to do a whole lot because they won't physically be able to reach the horse archers. It's going to be tricky, but let's see how I can do here. This might be a bloodbath, but we'll just have to retrain these guys if necessary. We need to kill and defeat Scythian. Let's go. Honestly, we probably should have had this fight earlier, but I was hoping the Scythians were actually going to attack, but they physically can't because they haven't got any infantry. So there we go. Now this is going to be a battle of wits. We're going to have you guys like this as usual. We're then going to have the heavy cav at the back, and we are going to do what we did at the end of last episode against, I think, the Seleucids or somebody. Focus on. Okay, we faced the wrong way. That's a bit embarrassing. Come over here, lads. Yeah, we're going to focus on their general rather than firing at will. So don't fire at will, but we need to find Zailas. I think that's probably him there, isn't it? That's likely going to be him there. So let's start marching towards Zailas. You can also do the same, my friend. The Eastern Infantry are not needed, and you guys just stay here for morale support. But if their general goes down, their morale is going to go down. The other troops will go down a lot quicker. It's all we can really hope for here. We need to kill Zailas. Get rid of that barbarian warlord. That's the priority here. So, can we kill Zailas? That is the question. And bear in mind, this part of the army is very maneuverable. He's not. We can easily outmaneuver him, but we're getting hit a lot though. Immediately. We're not doing as much damage back. Oh dear, we're taking losses like crazy. Okay, just fire at will, because apparently they're doing so much damage. Are we doing an equal amount of damage to them? No. For some reason we've only got 1% kills. I'm wondering whether we should charge in with some of my Sarmatians, but even the Sarmatians are going down quickly. Oh, for goodness sake. Why are we taking so many hits? I guess it's just the unfairness of very hard difficulty. Is that Zailas is essentially... Oh my word. The Sarmatians are gone. So that was 1,200 down the drain instantly. We've lost about double the amount of men they have. You need to get over here quickly. Absolute madness. I was trying to get rid of Zailas and it's just not really happened. He's just instead gone over there. So I want my general to personally try and hunt him down. But he might be protected by horse archers. You guys just need to spread out a bit more. Okay? Right, where is Zailas? Let's get over to him. Let's kill him. 1-on-1. General versus general here. Come on. You want to fight? We'll give you a fight. They'll back off because they're cowards. You've got to get the charge in. You stupid coward. Go on, get him. Right. It's 1-on-1, but we've got more men. So we need to keep chasing after him. Come on. Whose general is better? Is it Zailas? Or is it the lad from Tamisa, the young man? He's shaken. We're eager. Because we're brave. But they are coming in. They are coming in. They've come in to back up their general. He didn't want that 1-on-1 fight. He didn't want that smoke. So we're going to get out there for the moment. We're going to get out there for the moment. Come on. Come on. Get out there for the moment. Oh, they are really going for my general now. They've turned the tables. They've turned the tides against us. Go on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out. You're severely outnumbered. No. Oh, you idiot. Just run. Why did you have to break? Athias. Athias, you moron. You cowardly moron. This has not gone well. The Sarmatians broke straight away. And now our general is... Ah. He's going to die. He's going to die. He's going to die because he's slow. Athias at Tamisa. Just withdraw. Just withdraw. Just withdraw. Just all of you withdraw. We'll be back, Scythia. Like, I might sound emotionless, but I'm really trying to contain my anger. I don't want to see the notification. It's not a heroic death. Do you remember at the beginning of this episode, I said we're going to be positive, and already I'm being hit into a slump of depression. Already. It didn't take long, did it? I nearly just clicked end turn out of anger, but let's not be irrational here. Okay, well you guys... I mean, we've lost Artaxata. We just have. We have just lost it. Palmyra, I think the situation... Actually, when will Palmyra fall to Egypt? In 2 turns, and they're not going to attack, so we're going to have to sally forth against them, the cowards. Okay, Susa is building an army. Let's keep building that army. Beautiful. Can we afford to construct anything? Yeah, a market will be better than nothing. Let's end the turn before I go crazy mode. Oh, no, it's their... They want protectorate. I mean, to save Palmyra, should I? I should have accepted Scythia's offer of becoming a protectorate more than Egypt's. Pharaoh, health and strength to him, states all your base are belong to us. That's a good reference. I quite like that. It is time to become a client kingdom under the kindly rule of Pharaoh. Well, we already have once and you betrayed us. But look, we have 166 denarii, so we're not going to be giving you much money anyway. If it means you don't attack Palmyra, sure. Why not? Sure, we're allies. Yeah, allies, in quotation marks. Oh, and then you just attack us straight away. What's the point? Oh, my lord. That literally didn't even... That lasted Our alliance lasted about 3 seconds. Yeah, you just take Seleucia nice and quick. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, take it nice and quick. Yeah, that alliance literally was the shortest alliance of all time. They're playing with us now. Oh, and just to add salt into the wound, the Pontics come out of nowhere and attack us. Okay, yeah, kill us all. I'm restarting this campaign. I'm not actually going to. I never give up. But this is utterly ridiculous. You just add salt to the wound, please. Please, literally just get some salt from the grains of the beaches of India and pour it into my gashing, open, bloody wound. Please. Take Artazatu. I don't want it anyway. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. This is actually, this is unreal. Unreal. Am I the only one seeing this right now? And which army is this? Screw you. Okay. This was billed, right, as a short campaign. This is going to end up being 50 episodes long at this rate. Here's what we've got to think. Revenge will be so sweet when it actually occurs. That's what we've got to be thinking at this point. Revenge will be so sweet. Oh, and now we're yeah. That's out of date information. That's out of date information because Egypt decided to attack us straight away. I mean, at least it gave us 4 more turns to defend Palmyra, I guess. And now the Seleucids are coming with a big army filled with mercenaries. Don't know how they afforded them, but they just did because it's the AI. Artazata is utterly doomed. There's no way, whether the Pontics or the Scythians get it, it's utterly doomed. That was our army, I think, but it's now gone over to the rebels. And Fraspa, to be honest, is pretty doomed as well. And only has 2 more turns, and they have no intention other than to sally forth. Do we just give up Fraspa and Artazata at this point? I think we've got to. We've going to have lost our 3 starting settlements. But there's no chance of us keeping Fraspa. You might as well go back to Arsacia and make sure we keep that. The only force we have in the whole world is this in Hatra, and we can't even retrain it until next turn. I need to work out a plan of action. In Hatra, we're going to retrain next turn, and then we will attack probably, it depends where Gyras goes. We'll either, I don't even care about Palmyra. If the Egyptians can take it, I don't care about Palmyra. Really, I want to go up in the north and the Scythians. It's the Scythians that cause so much trouble this campaign. Because they're so tricky to defeat. Because their army's overpowered, particularly in the early game, with the spamming of horse archers. The Pontics, I feel fine in defeating. Maybe we should just go over to Turkey and defeat them. But the Seleucids, despite me consistently defeating them, are just managing to spawn full stack armies out of nowhere. And the Egyptians have no interest in fighting the Seleucids, despite the fact that they do in every other campaign when it doesn't matter to me. And then we have the Parthians over here. Okay, right. Susa needs to keep recruiting horse archers. That's what you need to do. We're now down to no money. I need to end the turn again. But the empire is crumbling. But it's okay. Hey, at least it makes for entertaining watching, right? I hope. The Seleucids are moving nearer to Hatra. So they are going for Hatra. We're just about, I think, going to have enough time to retrain our army in Hatra. If they attack it and we don't get an opportunity to retrain, I will not be happy. Like, seriously, I will not be happy. Because that might be the end of the campaign. Like, legit. I've never lost a campaign before, ever. On YouTube or, you know, in real life. But that could be the end of the campaign. We have no money. Right, we'll find money. We'll find money to retrain this army. This army is the most important army in the game. Ruza is now old, and to be honest, he needs to take over some of his retinue to the young lads. Like Artavast is pretty old as well. Maybe we should just give it to the younger lads. Right, I'll sort out the transfer of retinue. Right, next we need to find some cash. Now, if Fraspa is a lost cause, which we think it is, we might as well destroy some of the buildings and get some money out of it. Destroy that, and that means they won't be able to recruit too much either, actually. We can't destroy that. Fraspa will also bump up the tax rate, get as much money for it as we can while we can. There we go. You go back into Arsacia, make sure nobody takes that out of the blue. That will not make me very happy at all. You're on a high tax rate, make that a very high tax rate, my friends. I'm sorry, but it needs to be done. As for Artazata, it is not under siege technically. The Pontics are not putting it under siege. I don't know what's quite going on over here, but I'm not going to give up on Artaxata quite yet, at least. Palmyra is likely going to be gone. But let's see how much money we have to retrain the troops first. 553. I need to retrain. We need so much more money. It's unreal. I'm doing it. I'm destroying Artaxata. We need the money over in Hatra, more importantly than anything. This is one of the biggest crises I've had in any campaign ever. And that's not an understatement. That's the army retrained. We essentially have nearly a full stack army out in Hatra by next turn, which is good. Meaning we can fight the Seleucids out here. We're going to have to re-centralise the empire around Hatra, and one day we will come back in the north and destroy everyone. I don't care about this being a short campaign or anything like that. I will get full revenge on particularly the Scythians, the Pontics, the Parthians and the Seleucids. Mark my word, those factions will be wiped clean from the map. Let's end the turn and see what happens. So, the Scythians take Fraspol. Well, that was inevitable. The Seleucids have gone for Hatra. Now, as long as we've been able to retrain our troops, which by the look of the flag, it looks like we've been able to, that's not a complete disaster. I think what my main problem is, and it always is my main problem with the campaign, is first of all poor micromanagement, which is pure laziness. I know how to micromanage, I'm lazy, inherently lazy. And overexpanding too quickly. And we expanded in every direction. But, I mean, the main thing, I blame it, the main thing went wrong with this campaign was Scythia attacking. If Scythia had left us alone, we would never have had this trouble in the north, and we could have focused fully on the Seleucids. The Parthians wouldn't have been a problem because we could have finished them off properly as well, but the Seleucids would be gone by now. But unfortunately, the Scythians meant I had to split up my force across the north and the south. So big of a distance across the Caucasus Mountains that there was no way I could ever keep both. So I've had to sacrifice the north. My army is back and ready to fight Gyras. If we lose this, the campaign's pretty much over. Would we rather him attack us? The problem is we haven't really got a lot of infantry to sort of hold him at the city. Fighting on the open field could be better. Now let's have a look at his army. This stuff is tricky. Cretan archers, Rhodian slingers are tricky. And the peltas aren't too bad, but a little bit tricky. The hoplites shouldn't be an issue at all. And then we have levy pikemen. What I wish, really, is that we had a unit around here and we could attack him normally in the open field. By the way, I'm going to put you in Antioch just to cause trouble. Just because I want trouble in Antioch. So, yeah, there you go. You can now have a look at Antioch. And if we took Antioch, our economic troubles would be over. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to sally forth, which is a little bit trickier than traditionally fighting in the open field. Ruza, you are a victor. You have done really, really well in this campaign. You have. You're one of the few generals who have done very, very well. Artavaz did quite well against the Parthians. Unfortunately, his work is being just crumbling back where we were, but still. This might be one of your biggest battles yet, and we need to win it. Let's get rid of Gyras, and this can be the beginning of us moving forth and fighting back against the Seleucids, and most importantly, taking Antioch with those big, sexy, thick walls. And you know what kind of thick I'm talking about. The one with 2 Cs. Let's go. Alright, there isn't much of a plan here. It is everyone come out apart from the Eastern Infantry. I'm actually going to put you in a group and just tell you to screw off. Over there. We're going to have the generals in a group of their own. I don't want them on skirmish mode yet. And then the horse archers in a group of their own. End deployment and start battle. They're over the other side. Alright, well, guys, just come out here. And, of course, it's, the visibility is 0. That's great. When we're firing arrows, something that requires long-distance vision. Of course we wouldn't want to be anywhere near having visibility that we need. That's great. Thank you so much. And, guys, don't fire at will. Just do what you're told. Which I technically did tell you to fire at will, but stop. Right, they're moving over there. If you can barely see, if your eyesight's not very good, I don't blame you, because literally we can barely see what's going on. I apologise for that. I probably should have waited. I don't even know if you can wait, actually. I don't think you can wait in a sally. So, yeah, we didn't really have much choice, by the way. They're coming forward, and already this is a complete mess. Because all I wanted was the troops just to line up like this, and somehow, whatever this is going on. Now, it's mostly the generals that seem to be behaving stupidly. I have no idea which unit's which. I mean, obviously I can tell the spearmen, but other than that, they've got some light cavalry on the flanks. Are they backing off? If they want to back off, that's fine by me, or if they just want to let us get into position, then that's also fine by me. But they're behaving slightly strangely. It actually took so long for us to get out of the city, so long, that a sandstorm came and went in that time. Never again am I playing as Armenia. And you want to know the irony of it? I'm actually part Armenian myself. You guys can start firing at will, if you can even reach from there, which you probably can't because you're incompetent. The generals, your job is to clear out the Cretan archers and stuff like that. The annoying units, the Cretan archers, the peltas, stuff like that. So what have we got over here? Of course you've got light cavalry over on the flanks. Cretan archers, peltas, yeah, the stuff's at the back and it's protected. Okay, well, fine. I mean, maybe we should go and try and fire for the general instead, actually. Do the tactic that didn't work last time. Hope it does work this time. So you guys can do that. Fire in on that general. Get him going out of there. How is their general doing? He was at 27. He is still at 27. So good job, guys. Good job. Good job. You've killed absolutely none of them. Nice. Okay. Now, where are my generals? Let's get my generals all coming over here, please. You're going to be quite important. Although, don't go in the range of their missile camp, please. How's he doing? He's down to 14. I mean, considering the amount of archer fire on him, we're not doing that well. And I'm not sure what you're doing going that close. And right, okay, stop for a second. I don't want you guys on fire at will. That's the first thing. So please stop. And also, please come over here like I told you to. You're not on skirmish mode, so there's no excuse for your stupidity. Okay, thank you. Right. You quickly charge in. Quickly charge in. The Cretans are no joke in melee. They're no joke in melee. So we need to be quick about this and get them down. And it'll be good if we can get a couple of units down. But 3 generals bodyguard. Right, their general is at 4. Good, but I haven't got time to actually physically look. Their Cretans are down. Right, the missile cab's coming in. If missile cab wants to fight 3 generals, they can. Their general's dead. Their general is dead. Let's pause it for a second. Gyras is dead. That's already that's a victory in my book. And actually it's 0% to 12%. And this flank has collapsed. So I want all of you not to get in the way of the phalanx, but to focus on these guys. So that means don't go into the phalanx. Don't do the suicide thing, because that's not cool. Right, don't worry about chasing them. Go into the peltas. Get the weak units down. We've got peltas over there. That's not an issue. You guys, sorry, now the general's dead, are now allowed to fire at will. Please do so, in fact. And you guys now all go into the Cretan archers. All 3 units on the Cretan archers. That's it. Get them down. They're broken. Good. This is a good start to the battle. We're finally having a good battle. Let's pause it for a second. We've got Rhodian slingers. Those peltas are broken. I don't know why you were firing on the peltas anyway. This rest of the battle could be pretty easy. Now, it's a matter of how many we can take down. I don't know if we can take down all of the hoplites, but we're doing a good job here, is the long and short of it. These 3 generals have been huge. These 3 generals have been huge. Now, we need to get the Rhodian slingers. You need to be a lot faster, though. I think you're the young lad, Sarduri. You need to be a lot faster, okay? You guys need to come in now and help Sarduri out. We don't want Sarduri dying. He's a young lad, he's promising. Okay, let's just hover here for a second, wait for your friends to come over, then bully the Rhodian slingers, okay? Get those Rhodian slingers down, they're broken, and also those Rhodian slingers are broken. Good. Good. Now, how's the rest of the army coping? Not too well, which is fine. We're getting the odd unit of hoplites breaking as well, which is beautiful. Some of them are steady, which is a big deal on very hard difficulty. This could be the first big victory in a while. It's down to these 3 generals, in all honesty. Sarduri, whatever your name is, and the other one. But I want to get those Rhodian slingers down, please. I think they're retreating. Well, some of them are retreating anyway. Right, fine. My generals can do the rest of the job. Let's bring you guys, start coming down south. I want you to kill as many hoplites as possible. I think they're being cowardly Seleucids, and I think they're retreating. Which works for me. They're wavering, get them down then. Get them down then if they're wavering. Their spears are the wrong way, or are they gonna... Yep, they're broken. Good, 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 good. Keep going down the hill. Keep going down the hill. You need to come up. Don't worry about them for the moment. Right, stop for a second. This is now... We've won. We've won. This is now a matter of getting as many of them down as possible. This is a matter of killing as many Seleucids as possible. We're doing a good job, though. We're doing a good job. We don't want to see these guys again. If we can. And all of you need to be running, but this is beautiful. I will revel in this moment for the minute until the next disaster strikes, although you need to run. Right, you need to be a lot quicker. Charge down the hill and hit them in the back. Right, I'm getting my whole army to charge down the hill now. We need to kill as many Seleucids as possible. We only lost 2% of our men. We've done a really good job here. And although they're phalanx troops, as soon as we hit them, each unit is just going to break. I hope anyway. Yeah, you see, broken. Good. You, get them down then. Don't worry about your freaking javelins. Just get them down, okay? Look at this massacre. Absolute massacre. We did a really good job here. And you know what the key was? Killing Gyras early on. That's what you got to do. If you have a ton of horse archers, get them not to fire at will, but to fire at will at the general. Fire at the general, damn it. But yeah, we did a really good job. A couple of them got away, but mercenary Peltas, I'm not going to worry about them. We can get rid of Peltas nice and easily. But the key was killing the general and then getting rid of the softer units. The less, I mean, I say Cretans. Cretans aren't soft units, but softer in melee combat. And then that just meant the morale of the actual decent units that could fight in melee combat against cavalry, like the hoplites and the phalanx and whatever, their morale was destroyed and they went down pretty easily. Beautiful stuff. But that was actually one of the best battles this campaign. I mean, we've not been great this episode, but that was huge. We barely need to retrain at all, if at all. The cowardly Seleucids have gone. Victory, end the battle, 1,392 kills to 32. Gyras' army is no more. That is what I like to see. Ruza, you've been a really good general. This has been a tough campaign, but you have been a really good general for us. You have done some great stuff, my man. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Ruza, you're a top guy. I did have a very high opinion of Athias of Tominas, or whatever his name was, but then he died, so that's a bit unfortunate. Enemy army routes, trait increase for Ruza again, confident commander. I mean, his confidence is rising. Good stuff. So Hatra is very, very safe. We now need to advance against the Seleucids, and who is this? Cassandros. If you want to fight us with that, you see, that army looks intimidating by the flag, but it's absolute trash. It's garbage. 3 of the units are peasants. Militia hoplites are going to struggle. The chariots might be a bit of an issue, but it's just the chariots and him. And guess what chariots are weak to? Archer fire. Guess what we've got a lot of? Archer fire. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? So, I think we need to bring this army out. I think all of you, apart from wait, who's got decent? Let me have a look for a second. Iminos, the young lad's actually the faction head. I didn't even realise that. But engineer, judgmental is +1 to unrest. We probably don't want him actually taking control. -2 influence. I think Artavaz should stay here. The other 3 need to come along with Ruza. The other 3 need to come along with Ruza. Bring the horse archers along. We're going to need all the firepower we can get. And we are going to advance towards Antioch. And once we take Antioch, all our problems will be over. That's not true, but I'm going to try and kid everyone that it is true. So we're going to leave Hatra, because we've wiped out all the enemies in this area. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite make it to the bridge. Not a big deal. In Hatra, we've got some infantry. It's not too bad. And we can even recruit 1 more Eastern infantry just in case. So that's all right. We are moving towards Antioch. I'm very confident now. I'm very confident. We're off the back of a big victory. I would like a few more men personally, but it's absolutely fine. We've got 4 generals. They're very, very good and they're very experienced, particularly given their age. Right, Susa needs to keep recruiting because we're going to fight back against the Parthians, but we can't do that for a while. Money is still an issue. Artazata technically isn't under siege, so we're just going to sort of extort it for all the money we can, all the tax revenue we can while we can. And Arsacia, you know what? You should probably start recruiting as well, but we haven't got quite enough money. 440 denarii. So we need 20 denarii, but we just physically haven't got it, so okay. And talking of money, where did my diplomat go? Is he dead by? He might be dead by now. I don't even know. There he is. That's an Egyptian. You can't trust them. Can't trust the Pontics. And we also don't have a boat, so I'm not quite sure what you're doing in Turkey because we physically can't get over there. But okay, just sort of hang around here and hope another diplomat from a better faction actually has a boat from a cleverer faction. Right, let's end the turn. See how everyone responds. What's going? Oh, this is going to be Palmyra, isn't it? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. This is actually interesting. I wish we had recruited more Eastern infantry, but I never expected the Egyptians to betray us originally, if you remember. But they've only bought one ram, and we've discussed this before in this campaign, that's a mistake. Chariots are very, very weak to spearmen. One entrance point, Nubian spearmen aren't going to do that well. I don't necessarily think we can win, but we have a chance. I don't mind if we lose, because honestly Palmyra is not the priority. I should have never gone for it in the first place. It was overstretching a little bit too much. But I'd rather the Egyptians don't have it because, quite frankly, I don't like the Egyptians. I'm more bothered about the Seleucids, tactically, but this is a matter of pride. We'll see what we can do here. I'm not saying we'll win. I don't think we will win. But you never know. Let's go, Captain Sarduri. See what you can do here, mate. But look, okay, at the beginning of the episode, I didn't have a very positive mindset. But after Hatra, I'm feeling a lot better about myself. We went on the offensive at Hatra. We thought, no, we're not going to stand here and just sort of be under siege for ages. And we took the initiative and we destroyed Gyras's army. You know, could be worse. Right. You guys just defend the gate with your lives. Don't do it like that. That's a bit stupid. We don't want to have a little gap in there. Just kind of go like that. Beautiful. You can just fire in from the back. Off skirmish mode, though. You guys need to defend your position. Off you go. That's not the button. That's the button. Right. I mean, if we can destroy the Nubian spearmen, that would be nice. But the chariots are going to be the bigger issue, really. But yeah, we'll see what we can do here. But, I mean, chariots are weak to spearmen. If these were hoplites, I would fancy our chances. But Eastern infantry, their morale is poor. And the chariots are quite scary to deal with. And, of course, there's still Nubians to deal with as well. So, you know, archers have done a very good job at doing nothing. But you're now finally firing in, so that's nice. And they're launching in. The Nubians have come in. Now, Nubians are already wavering. Please break. That would be great if you broke straight away. We're going to keep an eye. We're steady. We're going to keep... We haven't got a horn. Great. Okay, so we haven't got a horn. No, we have not got a horn, and we're already wavering. Oh, that's decent. Okay, so I like the fact that we're already completely destroyed. Our morale. Nice. The chariots seem to have ignored the fact that spearmen are very good against them. You guys now need to get back, and I don't know why you're not firing at anything. One of their units actually did break. Can we break the other unit? No, one of our units broke instead. Okay. For some reason, despite being on skirmish mode, the horse archers decided to charge in, but they've all broken. I didn't see that they still had a unit of chariots out there. Right, you're going to have to stand your ground, and we're going to have to pray this unit recovers. If not, go back to the plaza, you'll have infinite morale. You need to be a lot quicker than that. I'm not sure why you're doing a sort of zigzag movement. Just get into formation quickly, okay? And these horse archers have not done a good job. Utterly useless. Just make sure the captain doesn't die. Or just rout. Fine. Yeah, just all rout. Yeah, well done, Captain. That's Captain Sarduri who did that. They were about to stand hold, and then Captain Sarduri, the little coward, decided to die, didn't he? Yeah, well done. Well done. Round of applause for Captain Sarduri there. You screwed everyone when the situation was actually looking quite good. Well done. Well done. Yep. I didn't like Palmyra anyway. It's an ugly place. Sorry if you're from Palmyra. Right. Pontics are just sort of standing rather scarily near Artaxata, but aren't actually bothering to attack it. Scythians are doing pretty much the same. Bunch of cowards, that's what I say. The Egyptian diplomats following me. Please don't. Please just let me talk to the Greeks if you're around here. I don't know where they are, but just stand on this bridge for a while. Okay, well, we're going for Antioch. Oh, great. Great. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. Hatra has the freaking plague now. Do you have the plague, Artavast? Yes, you do. Oh, great. I mean, at least I moved Ruza out, but still. No, it's great. I really wanted the plague. I just spent $600 on a Eastern infantry, I know. Oh, but we could stand here by the bridge. Yeah, we probably should do that. I don't know how much it would help, but it would help a little bit. That's 2 big armies though. That's 2 big armies. If they both attacked at once, would not be happy days. But we don't want to fight them in Antioch. We want to fight them in the field. So we're going to stand on the bridge and hope they attack us. Hatra, yeah, I'm sorry guys. Things aren't going too well for you. But I just don't spread the plague, please. Is all I've got to say to that. Don't spread the goddamn plague. We don't need that. Money is a really bad situation. I'm normally much better at finances than this. But this campaign has just not gone well from the beginning. With our lack of money, there's not much more we can do. I'm going to end the turn again. There's not much more we can do. We'll see how the Seleucids respond. I don't know why it's showing us this. No. No. That's not how I wanted you to respond. Just no. I'm not giving anything, and I'm certainly not becoming a protectorate. Screw off. Right, so they do attack us on the bridge, and it is both armies, and it gives us the advantage. Right, now the annoying thing is, we're actually being attacked from both sides. The bridge won't be a huge advantage, but Captain Polyperchon, that's a bunch of rubbish. Our generals could deal with that easily, so that's fine. The main army is Captain Thessalos, which I can't see, but I would imagine it's a bunch of peasants, militia hoplites, levy pikemen, maybe 1 or 2. Hopefully nothing too amazing. This will be the battle to end the episode, but it's very, very important we win this. Now, as I say, the bridge itself, you know, inconsequential really, in the sense that we haven't got the infantry to hold it, but it's the matter of they're going to spend a while funneling across the bridge and we're going to get free shots at them across, and then once they get across the bridge it's going to be like a normal battle on the open field and we can run off and skirmish and be cowards. Ruza, I know I've asked a lot of you, man. I know you're old and you probably just want to retire, but please just win this battle and then also defeat another full stack army and then take Antioch. Please, can you do that? That's all I'm asking, and then you can retire in Antioch and probably get killed by the Egyptians in a few turns. But you know, just see how we do. Okay, let's see if we can win this battle. Right, here we are. The bridge is here. So all we need really is probably 3 generals, not Ruza, to stand over here and kill those stupid peltasts or whatever they've sent. That'll be nice and easy. We need you right at the front of the bridge. Just hold the bridge for as long as you can. Even if it's 10 seconds, that'll be fine. Because what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to have archers over, or archers to the left, archers to the right, and then the general's going to be stuck in the middle with you. We're going to start the battle and we'll immediately pause it so we can get into position. So all you've got to do is hold the bridge for 10 seconds. If you can do that, you're pretty dope, dude. The rest of you, hang out across the bridge. Stand your ground for the moment. Don't withdraw. What's the button? There we go. And fire at will. And also run into position. Let's go. And while that's going on, the game is going to lag because it doesn't like this amount of troops. Oh my... What? Huh? No, wait a minute. No. No, wait a minute. Wait, what? This wasn't my fault. This wasn't my fault. We've set up on the wrong side of the goddamn bridge. Can we get across? Why did we start on this side? I perched my army on the bridge. The logical thing would be to go over the other side so they had to cross the river. No, don't bother doing that. You absolute freaking morons. Right, okay, fine. So we're not going to do the sensible thing. Unreal. Right, fine then. Just set up like this. Not... freaking hell. Set up like this. Become a group. Run. Get into position and start firing at them like that. Unreal. Right, you guys, the generals need to do a similar job than what they did in the last battle. Yet these generals have an important job. Actually, these guys have an important job as well. We need to do a similar thing, which is not fire at will, but fire at their commander. That's Greek cavalry. Do they have a commander? Or maybe they don't. I've forgotten. No, I don't think they do. In which case, fire at will. Yeah, we need to take down the tricky units. So, you guys are going to be in a formation. What's going on over here? We have militia cavalry, Greek cavalry. Well, that's annoying, but we can deal with that with our generals. Yeah, that's an odd couple of units. Oh, yeah, you guys are utterly screwed. Sorry about that. Eastern infantry are utterly screwed. But just hold them for a couple of minutes. Right, we need to take down their annoying units. They have quite a bit of light cavalry, but we need to take down their archers. Get a couple of units routing, and the rest will be a lot easier, I hope. So you see, look, you're wavering, so go for them. Go for them. If you want to stand there, and look all scary when you're not, then fine. We will attack you and you'll break straight away. Good. Right. Then come over. Come over like this. Good, 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 good. Good, good. We now need to get the odd unit down. Right. Avoid those militia hoplites, or whatever the hell they are. They're hoplites at the very least. What have we got here? We've got Greek cavalry. Ruza can fight them. Pause for a second. There's a lot going on. Because you see, they're coming over nice and quickly. So you need to get out of there. Don't engage with them. But instead, go and engage with them. Go and engage with them. Get some units down. Go on. They're going down nice and quickly. They're going down nice and quickly. Go on. They're broken. Good, 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 good. Now, let's charge into the archers. You... Just try and avoid those phalanx troops, though. Okay, don't go in there. Don't go in there because they're phalanx. They're phalanx. They're phalanx. Get out. The phalanx come out. They came over. They came over. They came over. Get out! Get out! Right. Get out! Don't you dare charge. Don't you dare charge. Don't you dare charge in. Don't. Right. Stop! Stop. This unit here. I'm looking at you, Sarduri. I told you to go away. Badger there. Kill those archers. Right. You. What have we got? Steady. I hope Ruza's doing something because he needs to. We got Cataphract archers. Not sure what you're doing. You should be on skirmish mode. All of you should be on skirmish mode. I'm not sure why you're not. You need to come over and help out. It's this one unit of thingies that are annoying me, but it's okay. We can get them down nice and quickly. There's a lot of routing going on over here. They're shaken. It's fine. What are we fighting over here? Militia hoplites. Yeah, that's a bad idea, guys. Get out there and run while you're at it, please. Ruza, be useful and kill these guys. But on skirmish mode. I think we've killed all the little units, like the archers and stuff. So they're not an issue anymore. We now need to get the phalanx troops down. Steady. Shaken. Okay, just make sure you don't charge into anyone, because that would be a bad idea. So for once, let's just not kill ourselves. I mean, to be fair, these 4 generals surviving has been a miracle. Yeah, Eastern mercenaries, they're garbage. I don't care about them. Right, come over here. What have we got here? Militia cavalry, who are just annoying my horse archers. Yeah, kill them. You can kill them nice and easily, hopefully. But you need to run if you're going to do that. So I want you guys to focus on them. Right, what's going on over here? Stop, stop, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sarduri? It's always you, isn't it? It's always you. Every time. Get out of there. Get out. It's always you. If you end up dying, your own fault. You broke. And then you broke and then you decided to go into the phalanx. Okay, if you die, you die then. I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look over there anymore. Right, you've killed the militia cavalry. Good. Sarduri, I think, somehow managed to survive. But that's going to hurt the morale of our troops. So you've really done a disservice to us. Right, we've got some peltasts over here. That's something Ruza can deal with. We've got some of our horse archers have indeed gone down. Ruza, you can deal with this. What have we got? This, honestly, this is such a mess of a battle. I've never been more stressed in my whole life. Because we've now got a maze of phalanx to try and get through. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to command Ruza to kill some peltasts. So we're going to squeeze through that gap. Go on. Through that gap. Pathfinding is going to be good for once. There we go. Squeeze through the gap. There we go. There we go. There we go. And go for those peltasts. In the gap there. In the gap there. Go on. You, I don't want you to worry about them. I want you to worry about them. Okay? Old Roos has got this. Old man Roos has got this. I can't believe Sarduri survives. We're very, very lucky that he did. I don't know what's quite going on over here. This battle has been a complete mess. Just kill those peltasts. Come on. Come on. They're men running and you've got a horse, okay? You guys are not on skirmish mode. Don't know why you're not. And you're in the corner. So it's not looking very good for you, is it? Okay, get off skirmish mode and I'll control you manually then. Come on. Out of there. Out of there. Get out. Get out and go over there. Good. Right, Ruse has killed the peltasts in the distance. Good. I want you guys focusing on this unit of phalanx pikemen because they're tricky. I don't know what you're doing over here. Let's stop that. Let's stop that nonsense right now. We're running out of arrows, which is not good. This is a battle we need to win. I don't know what's going on over there, but just kill those militia hoplites. We've got levy pikemen routing. Good, in which case you can kill them before they get across the border. Okay? We're doing a decent job. I just want to pause it for a second because I don't want to have a heart attack while on recording. That won't be very clever. So 26% to 43%. Okay. I'm just sort of having a look at what's going on. We've certainly killed a lot of them. We have taken some losses as well. I think I was blaming Sarduri for nearly dying, and it wasn't Sarduri, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. I think, look, most of these units they're not got great morale. The Phalanx Pikemen are looking pretty strong still, because they're Phalanx Pikemen, they're decent. I don't mind if we have to back off, as long as we inflict an absolute ton of casualties, which is what we seem to be doing, which is good. So you guys get back onto skirmish mode now, please. Right, I don't know what you guys are doing all the way over here. It's just one unit, isn't it? It's a shaken unit of militia hoplites. Can't you just take them down? Because it's just literally all of you guys just being wasted over here, while we've got a complete mess over here. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're. Oh, just get out of the battle quickly. Why did you break? Why did you break? Tell me, why did you break? Because you're morons. That's why. I don't know why that unit broke. Because not a single one of them died. So they must have just got scared. But okay. Where is Ruza? Ruza probably needs to be nearer these guys, because that's probably why they're breaking. These guys still haven't dealt with that one unit of militia hoplites that are shaken. Unreal. Unreal. Okay. Right. Just keep on going. Right, you... this might be time to nearly retreat here, just because we're running out of arrows. If we had more arrows, we could win this. But I feel at this point, we might just be taking more losses. You need to be on skirmish mode. That's it. Avoid them. Avoid them. Avoid everyone. Everyone should be on skirmish mode at this point. Good, they are. But we'll use every last arrow, and then we'll retreat. So who's run out of arrows? You have. Well, the direction we're retreating is that way, so let's just get you like that, and then get you to retreat. And hopefully you don't retreat in... I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you're going to retreat into the phalanx, aren't you? I knew you wouldn't. I knew you naughty boys were going to. Don't do that. Now go, go, go. Move, move. The thing where you actually move your legs, kinetic energy and that kind of thing. There we go. So they're going. Good. Yeah, we've really run out of arrows here. Why did we set up on this side of the bridge? Absolute idiocy to the highest level, honestly. But I still think our generals can take out a few, because look, they're shaken. For example, Ruza. I think we can do a bit of a job here, but we need to be careful as well. Right, where are our generals? We've got 3 generals left. They're all here. That's good. Right, pause for a second. The horse archers have done pretty much all they can, but they can just sort of chill. You see, what are these guys doing? They're doing nothing. Come back and kill some people. Kill maybe them. Be useful, please. Come on. Right, the 3 generals. I want them all off skirmish mode. I'm going to manually control them, but I need them to cooperate. I want you to come around here. We're going to try and kill as many units as we can. These guys should all be on skirmish mode, apart from you, who shouldn't be on skirmish mode. I want to control you manually. You, get around the back of this unit. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. They're shaken. Quickly, quickly surround them. No, get out there then, Ruza. You took too long. You took too long. You aren't running. You aren't running. You aren't running. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Now charge into them. Go on. Then they broke. Good, 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 good. We've got 1 unit down. We've got 1 unit down. Let's stop for a second. Okay, this is what happens. You lose concentration for 1 second and one of them dies. Get out of there. Get out of there. Pause, 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 pause. Pause for a second. Right, stop. Right. Try not to have a heart attack. Right, you kill them. You run and chase them. Next target is going to be this unit, because they're... Actually, no, they're eager. Somehow. Probably because they just killed a bunch of my men. Okay, next target is going to be these guys. So, you come around here. You come around here. We're going to surround them again. It's a risk, because I am risking my generals here. But we need to get as many of them down as possible. Come on. Then they're going to lift their spears. And you've got to run into them as well. Good, they're broken. Good, they're broken. We've got a couple of them broken. I would rather not withdraw here. Yeah, just focus on killing these guys for a second. Then we can focus on... I mean, they're wavering, but they're going to get their spears down. Get out there. Get out there. Okay, they broke. Thank God. Thank God they broke. Right, we're starting to win this now. They decided to retreat, and unfortunately, We didn't manage to get them in time, which is fine. Are they withdrawing, I wonder? They look like they're out of here. Which is fine. But, look, if they're peltas and stuff, we can kill them. So, look, just come over and start chasing them, please. Okay? But, look, let's just get a charge in the back. I think we've got a good chance. But you've got to run. You've got to run, guys. Come on, get a charge in the back. Go on. Go on, all of you. Run. You're not moving properly. Come on. Come on now. No. Okay, I know that. Good. They've broken. Now let's kill them, please. And please do it quickly because they're going to get to the border. But look, I don't know why I'm so frustrated. It was actually a very, very good victory. But I can actually just breathe for a moment. And breathe and just relax and watch these Seleucids die. Whoa, that was intense. We nearly lost a general, but we didn't. We lost 30% of our men. They lost 82%. That guy just lost his head. But, like, he didn't get decapitated. His head just disappeared. Which is quite impressive. But what an intense battle that was. 1,421 kills to, I don't know, about 300. Clear victory. Now, next time, guys, just for reference, set up on the right side of the bridge. The side where they have to cross it first to get to us. Otherwise, there's no point of there being a bridge there. Now, this army is a little bit battered, to be fair. And we haven't even fought Cassandros yet. And I can't go back to Hatra because it's got the plague, so I can't even retrain. Death stalks the land, and oh, Artefast is dead. Literally everything that's gone wrong, that is out of my control, has gone wrong. Anything that could possibly go wrong that I couldn't control has gone wrong. Egypt and the Seleucids are allies, and the Seleucids, they're literally all allying against me. This game hates me, literally. So now we're not going to get any sort of relief from the Seleucids from Egypt because they've decided to ally. In what universe do Egypt and the Seleucids ally? In this one, apparently. Antioch. What have we got left? Not a lot, I'd imagine. Cassandros. Oh, so that's not Cassandros. Okay, so we've got captain. We've got a captain over here. Please let me look. This is a rubbish army. It's big, but it's rubbish. And that's a bunch of pretty much garbage in there. I think we need to besiege Antioch. We haven't got much choice. The Pontics are coming down for Hatra. And they've got a huge... Oh my goodness, okay. Well, Hatra just needs to keep recruiting. Oh, Artavast isn't dead. Okay, that's good at least. Look, retrain the plagued units and also literally just get a horse archer or something. Enjoy that. Right. I think we need to put Antioch under siege. Now, if we're lucky, the spies in there, so we could potentially take it right now, which would be huge. And that can be the sort of main area for expansion for the rest of the campaign. That can be the big city, the big walls that we keep. Let's attack Antioch and hope for the best. And the spy does not do his job, because this is my campaign where nothing good happens. This might be an auto-resolve battle though, because I don't think we're going to be able to win it without auto-resolving. But Captain Alcatraz, who could get over in time, might have other ideas. So we're just going to have to see. But the spy didn't do his job, so well done. I'm going to end this episode here. It's been an interesting one. Boy, has it been interesting. But so much has gone wrong, I can't even begin to explain or remember how much has actually gone wrong. But next time, we will be trying to defend the north as much as we can. But the main focus is taking Antioch. And that is where the campaign will restart itself from. Will be from Antioch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.